Hi, my name's Kate. Thank you so much for joining today. This practice is going to focus all about opening up your hips and your hamstrings, preparing you for floating and pressing work. You're going to need 2 blocks and maybe a strap today, so go ahead and grab those props. If you don't have blocks or a strap, you can always use something that's around your house. Maybe some books or something that's a little bit propped up, and then a towel or a scarf can always work for your strap as well. Grab your blocks. Make sure that your blocks are even too, so just make sure that you're not using 2 different lengths, heights. Place your blocks right underneath your hands, setting up for downward facing dog. You want your hands just a smidge bit wider than you would usually have them for downward facing dog. That's going to give you a lot of pressing power into your arms. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back. Go ahead and pedal out your feet a couple of times, move your hips side to side. Whether this is your first downward facing dog of the day or your 100th, just check in with your body, notice what's feeling, what's happening, and what is your body communicating to you. Press your knuckles firm down into your blocks, and it's okay if the pinky edges of your hands, the thumb edges of your hands kind of curl around. Grip the edges of your block and grip your finger pads against your block as well. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your knees, tilt your sit bones up to the ceiling. Maybe your heels come up. Inhale, lengthen your sit bones high to the sky. Exhale, draw your navel in, press into your arms, and move your ribs closer to your thighs. Inhale here. And exhale. Press your hands down into your blocks. Walk your feet forward to the top of your mat. Feet can go about hip bone distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Bend your knees generously, place your ribs onto your thighs. We talked a lot about this in the workshops. You want to take the strain out of your low back so that way you can start to ease, lengthen, release. Also, by placing your ribs onto your thighs, you're preparing yourself for press work. You're moving forward with your thighs on your ribs, and so that'll allow you to keep your hips stacking above your head. Grab opposite elbow here with your thighs on your ribs on your thighs. Rest your torso. Relax your body. Send your weight just a little bit forward into the ball mounts of your feet, and you might notice that your forearms go a little bit closer to the floor. Take a deep breath in here, and a deep breath out. Inhale, and exhale. Plant your hands down onto your mat. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Keep your left knee bent, straighten your right leg. Keep your left hand down on your mat or your block and reach your right arm open to the ceiling. Lean back through your right shoulder. Keep wrapping your outer right hip back and up. Bend your left knee even more. Turn your chest open to the ceiling and lengthen through your spine. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in here. Exhale, right hand down, right knee bends, straighten your left leg, and open up through your left side, left arm. Gaze up to your left thumb. Lengthen through your right side so that way you get really long through your spine. And exhale, turn your chest open, pull your left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, open up. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand down, left knee bends, bend both elbows. Inhale, lengthen halfway, press into your hands. Exhale, step back, high plank. Keep your hands on your blocks. Step your feet to the back of your mat. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. So now your hips aren't too high, they're not too low either. We want to activate inner thighs, pelvic floor, TVA, so that way the back of our body is parallel to the floor and our underside almost scoops in and under. Gaze forward, shift forward onto your big toes, and then move your heels back, strengthening your shoulders. Inhale, gaze forward, shift forward to your big toes. Exhale, move your heels back, lengthen through the back body. Inhale, gaze forward, shift forward, navel up and in. Exhale, reach back. Last time, inhale, gaze forward, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, lats pull back and down. Lift your chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, press into your feet, press into your hands, lengthen through your spine, lengthen through your legs. Full breath in, and a breath out. Step your feet together, lift your right leg high to the sky. And exhale, draw your knee to your third eye, hug in. Inhale, lift up and back, reach long. Exhale, knee to your third eye, hug in. Inhale, reach up, last time. Exhale, knee to your third eye. Now shift forward so that way your shoulders stack right above your wrists, and then step your foot right in between your hands. Straighten your right leg, lengthen through your spine. You can lift your blocks up another height level so that way you get a little bit more length into your hamstrings. Exhale, fold over your right shin. Inhale, long spine, find length, press into your feet, pull your right hip back, and exhale, fold over your right shin. One more time, inhale, lengthen, long spine, move your hips back as you move your chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine here. Now you can either keep your right knee straight or you can bend it for a little bit more ease into your hamstring. Keep your left hand down onto your block. Reach your right arm open to the ceiling. Reach out through your right fingertips so that way you start to turn open through your chest. Now we normally think of twists as deep belly activators, and they are, but they're also outer hip openers. So you might notice your hip starts to hike up as you lean back through your right shoulder. Keep your right hip wrapping down and back, lengthen through your right side, and turn your chest open to the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand down to meet your left. Place your blocks onto the first story. Figure 4 downward facing dog. Bend your left knee, place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Move your right thigh away from your right ribs and tilt your sit bones up to the ceiling. Press into your arms, your hands. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Move through every vertebrae. Come forward, high plank, roll through your spine. Shift forward, gaze forward. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips back, hips high, downward facing dog. Step your feet together, lift your left leg high to the sky. And exhale, knee to your third eye, hug, round forward. Inhale, lift up and back, lift high, activate your glute. Exhale, knee to your third eye, hug in, round forward. Last time, inhale, reach up, lift high. Exhale, round forward. Bring your shoulders in line with your hands, and then step your left foot in between your hands. Straighten your left leg. Again, welcome to lift your blocks up, or maybe find a few more books to stack. Lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold over your left shin. Inhale, lengthen. Move your right heel forward and up so that way you get more length through your spine. Exhale, fold all the way down to your left shin. Inhale, long spine, lengthen. Press through your arms. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Bend your left knee if you need to. Right hand down, left arm open to the ceiling. Lean back through your left shoulder. Draw your navel in. Make sure that your hips aren't going with your twist. Keep wrapping your outer left hip back and down. Open up through your chest. Draw your navel in. Deep core connection. Opening up through your left hip. One more breath in. And exhale, left hand down. Move your blocks to the lowest setting. Figure 4 downward facing dog. Left ankle on top of your right thigh. Put a subtle bend into your right knee. Tilt your sit bones up to the ceiling. Press into your hands. Lengthen through your shoulders so that way you find more space between your shoulders and your ears. Find a little bit of ease there. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press into your arms, lift your hips, downward facing dog, hips high, up and back. Now this time, bend your knees, walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat, forward fold. Place your ribs onto your thighs. Grab opposite elbow or interlace your hands at the nape of your neck and pull your spine long. As you reach your elbows down to the ground, can you shift your weight just a little bit more forward into the ball mounts of your feet? Press down through the center of your heel. Maybe start to straighten your legs. Keep your ribs onto your thighs. So as soon as your thighs lose the connection to your ribs, place your ribs back down. Bend your knees more. Send your weight forward and then pull the crown of your head down to keep your ribs onto your thighs. Lengthen your hands down to your mat. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lengthen halfway, long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, walk all the way out to high plank. Place your hands back onto your blocks. This gives you a little extra lift. Draw your navel in. Press into your arms, spread between your shoulder blades. Now press so far down into your arms that your torso starts to lift in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Walk your feet to your hands. Stay on your tippy toes as high as you can. Press down into the ground. This is your floating right here. Pressing, floating. One day you just float right off of the ground. Set your heels down, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, long spine. Lean forward into your hands, bend your knees, little hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Step your feet together, lift your right leg high to the sky. And this time, bend your right knee, lift your right heel, and stack your right hip on top of your left. Square your shoulders to the front, draw your navel in, lift your right knee tip higher. Exhale, knee to your third eye, hug forward, round forward, step all the way in between your hands. Lower your back heel down to the floor. Maybe you get a step in, straighten your right leg. Wrap your outer right hip back towards your left inner thigh. Lengthen through your spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. And a breath out. Now low lunge, bend into your right knee, extend your left leg back, lower your back knee down, and straighten your right leg, half splits this time. You can use your blocks on any height level that you need. Walk them back by you so that way you can bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. With your hands underneath your shoulders, you can press down, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, fold over your right shin. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, lengthen through the back of your neck. One more breath in here. Maybe you stay low on this one. Find more length though. Exhale, fold. Press into your hands. Inhale, long spine, straighten your arms. Exhale, drop your toes over to the right and walk to the outside of your right leg. You can take your blocks with you. You're twisting from your hips. So move your outer left hip down and forward towards your right inner thigh and move your outer right hip way back away from you. Now press into your hands. If you're rounding your spine here, you're gonna get less of a hip stretch. Lengthen through your heart. Pull your chest forward. Wrap your shoulder blades together and back. And now press into your right foot. Pull your outer right hip back. Twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Now, if you're comfortable here, you want a little extra challenge. Place your left hand down, maybe onto your mat or your block. Reach your right arm open to the ceiling. Reach your right arm as high up to the ceiling as you can. Open across your chest. Press into your left hand, strong into your body. One more breath in. Exhale, right hand down. Walk your blocks back to the top of your mat. Bend into your right knee. Plant your blocks down. Downward facing dog. Right foot up and back. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, knees up or down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, hips high and back, downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee, lift your left heel even higher, and then stack your hip open. Press your left foot all the way over to the right. Square your shoulders to the front. Draw your navel in. Inhale, lift higher from here. And exhale, knee to your third eye, round your back body, move forward, shift forward, place your left foot in between your hands. Hop your back foot into a comfortable distance, spiral your back heel down. Use your blocks on any height level that you need to here. Lengthen through your spine, parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold over your left shin, nice and long. Inhale here. And exhale, fold. One more breath in. Square your hips, wrap your left hip back, and exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, bend into your left knee. Extend your back leg, lower your back knee, half split, straighten your left leg. Walk your blocks back underneath your shoulders. Press into your arms, lengthen through your spine, and exhale, fold over your left shin. Inhale, long spine, lengthen out. And exhale, pull your left thigh bone back, fold over your left leg. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Maybe you stay low for this one, but still find more length. And exhale, fold over your left shin. Inhale, long spine. Drop your toes over to the left and walk your hands to the outside of your left leg. So from the back, you can really start to see right hip comes down and forward. Twist from your hips here. We usually tell you, keep your hips square, keep your hips fixed, and twist from your torso. But this is the one time we want to focus on opening up our outer hips. So we're going to go ahead and move through our hips, wrap out our right hip down and forward towards left inner thigh. Now if you're rounding your back body a lot, lengthen your spine. Maybe lift your blocks up so that way you have a little bit more height. So that way you can press down, pull your chest over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, left hip back, right hip forward, twist, twist, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Unwind back to the front. Move your blocks back and forward. Bend into your left knee. Plant your hands down onto your blocks. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. High plank, roll through your spine. Exhale, knees up or down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Wrap your shoulder blades together and back. Exhale, hips back. Press into your hands. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, gaze forward. Move your blocks just a little bit back and a little wider. So that way they're in line with your outer hips, the inside of the block is. Now walk your feet up just an effort or two. Press firm into your arms. Gaze forward, bend your knees. Now hug your thighs to your ribs the entire time. Give yourself a little float through. Land gently. Good job. Move your blocks off to the side. You can have them close by if you need them for this last little bit. We're going to take a wide Janu Sirsasana. So you bring the center of your right foot in line with the center of your body. Your right knee extended out at a diagonal to your body. Your left leg extended out. As wide as you can get, wonderful. But if not, keep it a little bit more narrow in front of you. You can always take what we consider a little bit more classical Janu Sirsasana. Sole of your right foot all the way to your left inner thigh. Reach your left hand out, your left hand down. Reach your right arm up and over. Keep your right sit bone rooted down to the floor. And as you lower your left arm down, you can reach up and over with your right hand. When your right hand catches hold of your left foot, push your hand into your foot. Push your foot back against your hand. You'll create resistance, opening to lengthen through your right side. Now, if you're breathing here, open across your chest. Exhale, draw your navel in, reach a little deeper. Inhale, open across your chest. Exhale, navel in, reach a little deeper. Inhale, open across your chest, squeeze the very tips of your shoulder blades together and down. Exhale, reach a little deeper. Inhale, come all the way up. And nice and simple, just switch it over to the other side. Bring your left leg in, your right leg out. And again, you can always keep the sole of your left foot onto your right thigh. You're gonna do the same exact work here. If you have it a little bit wider, make sure the center of your left foot is in line with the center of your body. Pull your foot in towards you, get nice and tight. Sit tall, root your left thigh bone down, reach your right arm out. Right hand down, left arm up. You can stay here, breathe. This is a great place to find length. If you're ready to go deeper, right forearm down, left arm up and over. Keep rooting your left side, keep reaching through your left arm. As you catch hold of your right foot, push your hand into your foot, push your foot back against your hand, turn your chest open. I'm a little tighter on this side. I'm gonna come up from here. So that way I can find some more length through my chest. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades, find more length through your chest. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Last time, inhale, reach, open across your heart, reach long. Exhale, fold a little deeper, get to your toes, reach it. Inhale, come all the way up, nice and gentle. Exhale, bring both of the soles of your feet together, Baddha Konasana. Keep this one really tight and close towards you. Lift tall. If you know that you have a lot of rounding into your back body, you can go ahead and stack your blocks however you need to in order to find length, find height. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, long, and then down. You can rest your third eye onto your blocks. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head, your neck, your jaw. Use your elbows against your inner thighs. Press your elbows down. Press your inner thighs down. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders, your trapezius. Let everything in your body here just melt down to the floor. Find a little bit of ease. Take a deep, full breath in. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, slowly come up. Move your blocks out from in front of you. And then go ahead and lay on back. Grab your strap or your towel or your scarf, whatever you're working with today. Plant both feet down onto the ground. Unwind your strap so that way you've got plenty of length. Place your strap around your right foot. Extend your right leg up to the ceiling. And if you're comfortable here, you can extend your left leg onto the floor. Padangusthasana series, if you're comfortable reaching your right peace fingers around to your right big toe, go for it. If you notice that you have to tuck a lot or your left knee starts to bend as you reach up, go ahead and use your strap, find length, place your left thigh bone down to the floor, place your left heel down onto the floor. Wrap your right sit bone back and down toward your left inner thigh. Your hips are square. You'll feel your outer right hip move down to the bottom of your mat. Kick out through your right heel, pull your right arm towards you, and wrap your shoulder blades together back and down, broadening across your chest, nice and easy. Bring a slight tug of your chin down to your throat so that way your ear tips move to the back. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, open your right leg over to the right. Place your left hand on top of your left thigh, your left hip bone, and don't allow your left hip to go with you. You can pull your right arm close in towards you, or if you have the length in your strap or your scarf, whatever you're working with today, you can grab the edge of your strap, pull your left arm towards you down, and then you can use your left arm to decide how far down your right leg is going to go. It's a little bit of a bicep curl, but that's okay. You need the strength anyways. Wrap your shoulder blades together and down, extend out through your right leg. If you need more support from there, your right hand can come closer to your right foot. Closer to support to your foot is going to give you a little bit more ease. A little bit further away might just give you a different sensation into your inner thighs. It's something to play with. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out. Let your right foot fall down to the floor. Open up through your inner thigh. One more breath in here. Place your left hip bone down, down, down to the floor. Good. Bring your right leg up to center. Inhale. And now keep your right hand on your strap and move your right hand open to the right. Extend your left arm straight up from your left shoulder and bring your right foot in line with your left hand. So it's not too far forward, it's not too far out. You want your foot directly in line with your left hand. If you can, touch your left hand to your right foot or get it right above it, go for that. Breathe here, wrap your outer right hip back and down, root your right sit bone so that way your right hip does not come up off of the floor. Now pull your right arm out and drop your right inner thigh into the strap. Find a little bit of ease there. Relax your shoulders, your head, your neck, your jaw. Bring your chin back down to your throat. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in here. Exhale, slowly drop your right leg all the way over to the right. This time your right hip can come up. Extend your left arm as a little counterbalance. Slowly drop your right foot all the way down. Maybe bend your knee if you need to. Relax your strap and open up your right arm. Gaze to the right. Gentle twist here. Relax your right hip down as if you're going to stack your right hip on top. Full breath in and a complete breath out. Take your right hand back onto your strap. Bring your right foot back up to center. Plant your left foot back down onto the floor, and then unwind your right foot. Plant your right foot down, same thing other side, left leg. Place your strap around your left foot, kick out through your left leg. You can grab hold of your strap with your left hand. If you're comfortable here, you're pretty steady, your hips are square, extend your right leg. You can place your right hand onto your right thigh, give yourself a reminder to keep your right thigh bone down. Kick forward through your right heel, kick up and out through your left heel. Wrap your shoulder blades together and back, soften your collarbones, tuck your chin slightly down and in towards your throat, and reach the tips of your ears back behind you. Open up your left leg to the left. You can either keep your left hand on your strap or take your right hand to the edges of your strap so that way as you lower your left hand down, you do a little bicep curl. Keep your right thigh bone down if you need to. Keep your left hand on your strap and your right hand on your right thigh. Right thigh bone down, left leg out, left leg gently starts to open up, drop down to the floor as you open up your inner thigh. Inhale here. And exhale here. One more breath in. Stay for your breath out. Open up, open up, and open up. Bring your left leg back up, and now keep your left hand on your strap. Bring your right arm straight up, exactly out from your shoulder, and then reach your left hand out. Drop your left foot in line with your right hand, not too far away, and allow your left foot to fall into your strap. You get a little release for your inner thigh and a deep opening for your outer hip. Inhale. Exhale, draw your chin in, lengthen through the back of your neck. Keep your left hip down. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in here. Exhale, slowly let your left leg fall over, pick up your left hip, very gently lower your left foot down to the floor, no crashing. Set your strap down or your scarf down, open up your left side, lean back through your left shoulder. Stack your left hip on top of your body, and then at the same time, can you relax here? Let your bones become heavy, your muscles relax. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. One more breath out. Reach back. Left hand onto your strap. Pick up your left foot. Bring yourself back through the center. Bend your right knee, plant your right foot. Unwind your strap, bend your left knee, plant your left foot. Take your feet wide to the edges of your mat. Drop your knees together in the center, restorative rest. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. Check in with yourself. Notice the gentle opening, the deep relaxation, and at the same time, tuning into your body, becoming more connected. You can either stay here in restorative rest. This helps to release your low back. Or you can take your feet together and your knees wide into Baddha Konasana. Open up your inner thighs, release your hips. Let yourself rest here for a few moments, a few minutes, and allow your body to sink down into the floor. Notice what you've noticed about your practice, about your body. Become an observer of your experience and take that information with the next time that you come onto your mat. What did you learn about your hamstrings or your hips or your core? And can you bring that awareness with you to the next time that you step onto your mat, the next time that you really truly step into your body? So that way, every time you come back to yourself, you build on it. You keep moving forward. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day. Namaste.